Oh, she's a little fluffy back there. Like a ring of fuzz around the back of my hairline. I feel like really close, but this is actually like a really perfect distance. Okay. Happy Pride Month! Welcome back to Peaches Teaches, the show where I teach everybody tuning in each episode how to do just about anything. Rainbow Pride look. I got this really pretty top on that was my grandma's. It's like paisley and stuff. I went with a really severe makeup. And look how much my hair has grown since I did my little pigtails last for a like vintage haul video. So for today's Peaches Teaches, I just thought for like summer fun vibes, lots of barbecues, cookouts, whatever you call them, potlucks, buffets, smorgasbords. Well, I guess you wouldn't call an event but well, you would call it a buffet. I don't know if you would call an event a smorgasbord. Today I'm making strawberry pretzel salad, which its origins are American because its recipe was actually released by Jell-O itself. But today I'm hoping to do like a little vegan thing. You could use shortening instead of butter, and you could use plant-based gelatin instead of the one with like ponies. And what is the other component? Oh, the whipped cream, of course, duh. This is the main point of the video today, is using strawberries from my strawberry patch. Oh yes, I grow strawberries. And my name isn't Juneberry and cream. Well, I went off my favorite fruit and color. But I love so many colors. I love the whole rainbow of colors. It's hard to really pick a favorite, but I levitate towards peach stuff because of my name. And detour done. Almond milk whipped cream is what I'm going to be trying to make for the topping on this. I'm going to narrate, oh yeah, I do have to narrate, through a little video that I have right here. I'm going to try to talk slow enough for how long the video is. I don't even know. I haven't edited nothing yet. But what you need to do is get pretzels, 2.5 cups. Oh wait, yeah. Let me get this right here. This will tell me everything. My sister got me this one year for my birthday. There's different tabs for what you're making, and on this page is the strawberry pretzel salad, handwritten out in rainbow. What are the chances? So what you're going to want to do is, and I forget to do this until the end, preheat the oven or like midway through the process. And then what you're going to want to use is pretzels, of course. We used pretzel rods, as you could see in the video right here. I wanted to leave them in like some rodish kind of form. But then later along this little video, I end up crushing them more. But you want to crush your pretzels and then melt your butter and add your sugar. What I did was I dumped it all in here, and then I ended up having to put it in the oven a little bit to melt the butter a little bit more, or shortening. I'm just so used to saying and using butter and other stuff. Also, we're using ghee butter in another dish I did today. And then you want to mix the pretzels, the melted shortening or butter, and the sugar together. You're going to need 2.5 cups of pretzels, a 1/4 cup of sugar. I actually went with a 1/3 cup, and I did a stick of shortening or butter, like 1/2 cup. That's what a stick usually measures out to. All right, and something else I did in the video that doesn't make sense is I started boiling the water because I thought the Jell-O went on top. No, I thought the Jell-O went, on top of the pretzels, but not on the very, very, very top. But I was mistaken. It's pretzels, whipped cream, and then the strawberry Jell-O mixture with the strawberries in it. But when I looked up recipes for this, just to make sure mine was up to date, because I maybe wrote this when I was in 8th grade, because my whole 8th grade notebook for English literature and other classes is done in rainbow notes. But you could do it either way. I'm going to do the strawberries on top. That kind of makes sense because they're the focal point of this. I didn't have strawberry jello. I have raspberry. So raspberry and strawberry, delicious. It's going to be beautiful. After you bake this for 10 minutes, it kind of comes out as like formed together. And now this is the point when you want to start making your jello, and we're also going to start making our whipped cream out of the almond milk. Should I have that on or off? I'm thinking I should have it off because of that. You can't even tell it's a corn sign, but corn makes me think of stars versus the forces of evil. But I just wanted to put that there. It's not staying there. I just was sick of the reflection. So this is a little bit over a cup of water in case it boils out of the cup. So we're doing like a double boiler system here. Good, I like this because this is like a Peaches Teaches moment. This is stuff I need to be doing more in this show. Okay, you see this little gap here? That's good for double boiling because you want some air to escape out of there. Okay, I filled it up about halfway. It's like hovering under the bottom of the bowl, and if I move it too hard it does splash a little bit. So that's about how much water I have in. I wanted to make sure I have enough water because I've double boiled in the past and it got to the point where all the water ran out and smoke was just coming out. So go ahead, get your double boiler going on that. While I'm waiting for some stuff to heat up a little bit, I almost wasn't going to do 100%. I always get scared of standing in front of the stove, but I literally stand in front of it when I cook. Make it make sense, Peach. I wasn't going to do a pride look this year. Then I was like, I kind of have to because it's been 10 years since I came out. So I was like, shit. So I went all out with the rainbows. And Autumn's getting excited because I think she wants her screen time this episode. She's getting all excited back there. She's trying to come in here. I'm not getting into this episode. She eats so many snacks. She's a chubby little thing. What? What? Again? What are you doing? You gonna sit pretty? Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. You so lazy. Here you go. Can you sit pretty? Oh, good girls. That was a little longer. Oh my gosh. Do you see who showed up back there? Come get your snack, Rocky. So our Jello water is already boiling. So we're going to turn that off. Now I want to add a cup of boiling water. I love raspberries too. I just love fruit. Veggies is pretty damn cool too. I could use a drink. I say that like it was alcohol. It's literally water. That's just how damn parched I am. And then they say that you want to use cool water. Create a double boiler and bring the water to a simmer. She's simmering. Add the milk. Okay, so for this you're going to want 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. I don't think it matters. A 4th teaspoon of xanthan gum. I'm using cornstarch in replace of that. But you also want half a tablespoon of cornstarch and then half a teaspoon of vanilla. Cup of almond milk. So we want half of a tablespoon. And then a 4th teaspoon. Whisk that around. I just did a capful. So you want to whisk this constantly until it begins to thicken. I love cornstarch. Doesn't really seem like it's thickening. I was trying to do something cool. I could have set my hair on fire. What's wrong with me? If this was a cartoon, my hair would be on fire and I wouldn't even have known it. Oh, she's a little fluffy back there. Like a ring of fuzz around the back of my hairline. Is this even a liquid? It's just a bunch of bubbles. My instructions also say you could rest and take 5-minute breaks. I'm gonna do one little 5-minute, maybe 5-minute of a break to see if anything happens from whipping it. I'm gonna be really annoyed if this recipe is some kind of sick joke. So I just mixed that again and I'm taking a 5-minute break. So I'm even turning the camera off. Maybe don't drink lemonade on an empty stomach because I got burbles and bubbles coming up. Oof. Before I add the sugar because that's the last step, I'm gonna try some powdered sugar because it's not doing anything that I fucking need it to. So in the drag queen version of Hocus Pocus, if they ever make a movie version, like where Hocus Pocus 3, they come back, but the way they do come back is by like taking over the souls of some people, and they just happen to be 3 drag queens. Can I play Kathy Najimy? I know I probably wouldn't even get a chance to because I'm not on RuPaul's Drag Race, nor do I want to be on RuPaul's Drag Race. Why would I want to give up everything that I've made myself? That ain't right. Like this freaking whipped cream. Apparently, we're making whipped cream with evaporated milk. I tried, honey. Look at this. Get a can of evaporated milk and put it in the freezer and set a 30 to 45 minute timer. Also, get your whiskers and the bowl you're using and put these in the refrigerator. I am tired and hungry, girl. I think I'm only doing 1 Peaches Teaches today. I need a slice of mortadella, I'm telling you. Come here, don't make me freaking freak out. Okay. Okay. This is really delicious, but that mortadella is so good. I love Italian pizza. So we're just gonna chill. Wow. The stuff chills. Oh, I don't even have the energy for that pun. I'm really tired. I've been doing fantastic since the chiropractor. I've just restored the past couple of days because I was destroying it outside, putting in some work, honey. Ugh. The only part that you saw is the part that we're keeping if you saw my Pride video that I made for Virtual Pride. I kind of feel bamboozled to have spent so much time on a Virtual Pride video. I did a whole music video. For some people to just do profile videos of like, Happy Pride, stay safe during quarantine, love you, it's me, your favorite queen, bye. And then they would end the video like that. Whereas very few people like me, maybe like 4 or 5 people, with myself included, did like music videos or performances like you would see at Pride. And I was a little disappointed because I was told by the 5th or the 10th my video had to be in, and if it wasn't, I wasn't going to be in the video. Well, then they pushed the deadline back 2 weeks because of people forgetting or not being able to, or this, that, and the other. And I'm like, what about me? I was told that my video wouldn't be in it. And then what was really annoying was the day that I was like in the living room watching the Pride video on Virtual Pride Day, stay inside, stay quarantined, stay safe. the bar in Youngstown had a event at the bar celebrating Pride in the virtual Pride video. I'm like, you literally defeat the purpose of the virtual Pride then. What was the point of that? Anyways, a lot of drag queens and bars stayed working continuously throughout the pandemic and didn't say diddly squat. I can't help it. I can't help but spill tea. It's in a drag queen's nature. I really loved the song. I did so much though, and it was like 3 hours long, the whole Pride video, and we watched it from start to finish. We didn't skip to just look for us. I was like, there's only like 3-4 minutes left. Well, in that time, I was like the grand finale for the virtual Pride. I'm like, oh my God. Basically, because I was probably the only drag queen in the area actually staying quarantined. Oh, no, I can't speak for that. I can't. You know, some people probably were. I even got one of those clear masks for whenever things started back up again. But like, I took it with me to the first Pride, because that was the first event I went to since quarantine and everything, the Pride after 2020, 2021 Pride, or it was the pageant I did. And I took it with me, and I was like, nobody's doing this? Okay, because I kind of felt embarrassed too, you know. Maybe it would have added some oomph to my drag though. It would have been fierce just have that clear thing on. Anyways, I might just bring back Getting Juicy with Peaches and Cream, because I have so much tea to spill still, from pageant stuff up through performing in Youngstown for a year. Some Warren tea I have to spill still. I spilled some tea on my podcast, What the Fashion, in the kimono episode, and God, what episode was? Oh, the necklace episode. Yes, because I was talking about cocaine lockets. Okay. Alrighty, well, I guess I'm waiting for this evaporated milk. Autumn basically was watching me set this camera back up again. It's like, girl, are you done yet? And I looked at her like, girl, I wish. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to leave that in there a little bit longer, but I'm going to get our strawberries ready to cut. I wouldn't mind doing just a little bit extra of what my book says, because we do need to get them used. 1 pound of fresh strawberry. Well, the Jell-O thing said to use 2.5 cups of fresh fruit in the Jell-O. So we're going to go with 2.5 cups and see what that looks like. Also, I'm leaving this right here in this video. And this is going to be my cold open too. Look at these ones. I want to use these ones. Okay. Oh wait, get them up, get them up, get them up. Actually, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wash them before or after I cut them. That doesn't rhyme. I knew it wouldn't rhyme, but I just kept going. I already poured the dirty ones on here, so I'm just going to cut them, and then they smell beautiful. This is a cup, but I'm going to do like heaping cups. And if the top just happened to come off, that's perfect. That's actually what I like. I'm just cutting the strawberries in half, regardless of their size. I've literally had strawberries growing in the backyard as long as I've been alive. Some years they come out really fantastic, and some years they don't. This year I was outside tearing up our deck and stuff. Yeah, she's been doing that good. And moving rocks and using the pickaxe, because we're literally on bedrock here. I have to use it before I could even use a shovel. And because I've been out there tearing up the old deck and stuff, and we've been turning half of it into a stone walkway up to the yard, and then we're doing like a, it's called rainscaping. We're going to direct the water away down in between us and our neighbor's house. And because I've been out there tearing up that deck and everything, no little cretins have been around, like the squirrels or anything like that. Even the birds have been a little trepidatious. And I'm like, you should be. It's my strawberry patch. I guess the animals were here first, but my strawberry patch wasn't. I did that after. Well, my parents did, but oh my God. Oh, we're deep in enough to the Peaches Teaches that I could rub my face. And I realized I'm only doing one Peaches Teaches today. It's 7:45. So if my face gets messy, it's fine. Jesus, I'm in my kitchen. And even once I got at the club, I was like, let me get at the club and perform, and then I don't even give a fuck what happens to my makeup or my look for the rest of the night. Look how little some of these get when it's actually time to pick them. Oh, I'm getting our mixers out of the freezer. No, the mixers were in the fridge. Let me wash these off. Those could sit there. I got them nice and washed. And now I want to get our evaporated milk mixed up. Let me tell you what you'll need. Your can of evaporated milk. 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of confectioner's sugar or powdered sugar. And you're going to need some more vanilla. I hate wasting stuff. That was like a recipe I found online for that stupid almond milk whipped cream. I didn't realize you could make some with evaporated milk, so I just looked it up in a pinch. Get a can opener, like a really old style can opener. Make a little air hole as well as your pour hole. Dump that out. And because I ain't wasting no time, this is a 1/2 cup, this is a 1/3 cup. Nope. This is 1/2 cup, this is a 1/3 cup, a 1/4 cup. Good Lord. This is a 1/4 cup, this is a 1/2 cup. If you put these together, you get 3/4 cup. I'm going to start with 1/2 and then I'll add the extra 1/4 if needed. Whip it until it's foamy. Now just add a capful of vanilla. Throw in some powdered sugar and mix for a couple more minutes. This is nothing like whipped cream, but I'm wasting too many products. I am very, very, very disappointed in both websites that gave me these fucking recipes. So I'm just going to add this to the pretzel salad. It is tasty. I'm hoping because it's evaporated milk. Hold on. I probably have that stuff all over my face. Okay. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to add the strawberries and the jello on top. So hopefully that has some time to settle. I don't think it'll fit in my freezer. We're going to see what happens. Add your jello to your berries. And give it a simple stir. She looks secure. But even if the jello leaks down, it's still going to seal and it's going to be delicious. I want to see how the strawberries pour out first. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Ooh. I don't know. It says this will set in 2 to 4 hours. I might keep my makeup on or I might just come back in my PJs, but I do want to wrap this up tonight. It looks really pretty like this, so I'm actually hoping it sets. There we go, it's awfully darn pretty. Okay, so that could sit in your fridge for 2 to 4 hours and hopefully it'll set like any other pretzel salad, even though the creamy part is really weird. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye. Night, love you.
Love you too. Look, will you make sure they have water?
Yes. So it's been like, I think it's actually been a complete 4 hours that the instructions say to wait. I decided to just do this in pajamas. Cute little late night vibes. It's fucking 1:30. Oh damn. I didn't fully realize that. Like I knew it, but I didn't like encompass it. So this isn't like a strawberry pretzel salad. It's like strawberry pretzel slush. It's like, it's not a mousse because it's like I don't know if it's a chunky, but it is chunky. But it's good. I already had 2 bowls. And because I already did have 2 bowls, I'm having like the littlest baby scoop for the taste test right now. These were my grandma's pajamas. And I just really like them because they're fruit salad. To me, the only component of strawberry pretzel salad that this doesn't have is that layer of like pure just the whipped cream and cream cheese. The one that we kind of had to like whip together out of evaporated milk. really mixed with the stuff in here. Oh, let me hold it up so you can see. So here, this is. It's really interesting. I almost feel like I created some type of new thing, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I mean, it's weird, but it's tasty. It like reminds me of something though that I can't put my finger on. But after all the chaos and drama of this Peaches Teaches, I think I'm gonna end up giving this 4 peaches, and I'm only reducting 1 peach because it just didn't come out like how strawberry pretzel salad's supposed to. That's not my fault. I blame the dumbass websites that gave me my almond milk whipped cream recipe. And even this evaporated milk didn't come out like the whipped cream photo they showed. Definitely a stock image from Getty Images. You should definitely try making this like this, because it's a weird adventure that I think is worth it. Well, I'm ready to wind down for the night, if you can't already tell. Thanks for tuning in to a really chaotic episode of Peaches Teaches. I'm not singing tonight. That's gonna cost you extra. Thanks for watching. Bye.